Hello and welcome back to part 61 of Star Trek Online. Starting off a bit different because, well, decided to change things up a bit. And yeah. Let's get into the mission.
The Empire requires your assistance with a covert mission deep in Iconian territory. It is dangerous, but if successful, it has a chance of turning the tide of the war in our favor. Report to the Denasia system. There you will meet a man named Ramir. He wants to explain the details of the operation to you personally.
Alright then.
The war continues.
Ready for transport.
Transport confirmed. The blade will stand by until you're ready to return. Acknowledged. Oh.
Qapla', and welcome aboard the IKS Hague. My name is Ramir, and this is my ship.
You asked for me personally?
Your reputation for getting the job done precedes you. Alliance Command gave me the authority to pick who would assist us on this mission, and your name was at the top of the list.
But you don't have much of a reputation.
If you do not know about my team or our missions, then I have been successful. There are many battles fought in shadow. Now, if you don't have any further questions, follow me to the briefing room. I will give you more details about our mission there.
I'd like to hear more about House Pegh. I'm not sure if that's pronounced right.
House Pegh is the code name for a discreet group that serves the Empire. My team are all warriors, but you will not find us screaming battle hymns or leading the charge against an army. Guile and secrecy are our weapons of choice.
Guile?
There is honor to be found, even in dishonesty. If an enemy force can be felled by words or the simple removal of one troublesome individual, the entire Klingon Empire is strengthened by the acts of a few brave men and women. My warriors do not use poison, and we look our targets in the eye before they die. But there is no need to shout when a whisper carries more meaning.
A very enlightened outlook.
The past few years have brought about many changes in our ways, and a warrior who only uses one weapon would be a poor warrior indeed. As the mighty Kalis once said, a well-aimed blade can sometimes achieve more than a fully armed armada. Now let us begin the briefing.
Lead the way. Nope. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of server lag. I'm here. Come on.
Data recovered from the station in the Calbridan system has pinpointed the location of a second base in the Denasia system, containing several of the Iconians' Omega generators. I understand you had a hand in recovering this information.
That's classified.
Of course. Nevertheless, we have the coordinates of the Iconian base. Our plan is to sneak in and sabotage the Omega generators. Taking them out will cripple the Iconians' ability to refine the Omega molecules that fuel their gateway networks.
How are we supposed to sneak into the system?
Infiltration is our specialty, and we have technology not available to other ships of the fleet. Our cloaking device can extend to protect your ship as well. That should be sufficient to protect us.
Sounds risky. What if the Iconians find us?
Then we fight. I expect we will have to fight our way out anyway, after we detonate the Omega generators. I hope your crew is up to the challenge.
What's the risk of nullifying warp travel? For light years around the NAS system?
Our scientists put the risk of a catastrophic reaction at less than 7%. That is an acceptable risk.
Any chance of an Omega detonation is too great of a chance.
This is our mission. You, of course, have the authority to change our mission parameters.
I'd like to speak to your technical expert and come up with a better solution.
Belair is right over there. She will also be a part of the away team to help extract any Iconian intelligence we find in the facility. Be careful. Her mate Travana is very protective.
Understood.
What do you want?
Ramir suggested I speak to Belair.
Why?
Our mission parameters?
Don't worry, Travana. It's fine.
Ramir tells me there is a chance of causing an Omega chain reaction when we blow the generators.
Yes, but the chances are slight. If the charges are properly placed and calibrated, it should not be a problem.
There must be a better way.
Well, the risk comes from non-stabilized Omega particles. They are very unstable. If a chain reaction starts, we will not be able to stop it. If that happens, we'll lose our ship, yours, and anything within a few thousand kilograms at the least. But if that happens, the heralds in the system will be destroyed too. That's something.
We have the technology to stabilize Omega particles, but it will take more time.
Right. If we were to stabilize the particles into one or more Omega molecules, the chance of a detonation would be greatly reduced. I will need to run some numbers. We will have to give ourselves more time in the facility, and there is a greater risk of discovery, but it might be the better option.
I agree. Make your calculations. I'll update the mission parameters.
I disagree. Taking the time to stabilize the molecules puts the team in danger.
Afraid of a little danger, Travana?
You insult my honor. It is my duty to protect this team. I will not sacrifice Belair's, our lives, for needless precautions.
I am changing the mission. And it is a necessary change. I won't be responsible for the loss of warp travel in this region.
So be it, Batak.
I heard that. Okay. Iconians, yeah. Let's not go to Stovall though.
We are beyond the Herald sensor range, but we should not approach any closer without the protection of a cloaking device.
Agreed.
Once we get close to the planet, we will not be able to risk a wide scan. So we will need to perform a series of pinpoint triangulation scans in order to locate the facility housing the Omega generators. At least we can remain cloaked while we do so.
Fortunate.
Once we have the location of the facility, my team will meet yours on the surface.
And when we're finished?
Then arm your weapons and prepare for battle. Our cloaks will do us no good after the heralds discover our sabotage.
Affirmative. Okay. There's something on the surface of Dynasia Prime. Our scanners can only tell it's is Iconian nature. We'll need to coordinate with Ramir to cut through some of the interference. Hail, Ramir.
In order to expedite the triangulation process, my ship will move away from yours and perform our own scan, once we have reached a distance of 4 kilocams.
4 kilocams is 8 kilometers, correct? I'll move the blade that far from your ship. Okay.
Position confirmed. Beginning scans. Sensor interference is preventing us from getting a good reading. Move to 16 kilometers. 16 kilometers confirmed. Beginning sensor sweep.
Belair here. I have coordinates for the facility, but I cannot do a deep scan without revealing our presence. We will be beaming in blind.
I'll prepare my away team and meet you on the surface. Okay. Ramir's team has shared their data with us, and we have transport coordinates. The away team will meet you in the transporter room when you are ready. Okay. Let's go then. Okay.
This facility was very well concealed and shielded. Even now, our scans are so limited, we cannot get an accurate readout of the layout.
The Omega generators put out a large amount of interference. Ambient radiation levels are elevated. Just...
True, but our tricorders will be of assistance while navigating.
We should set out.
Now that we are on site, there is something you need to know.
Withholding information from an Admiral, Ramir?
Only because I had orders which would supersede yours. I am not the leader of House Pegh. Now that we have secured the landing area, it is safe for him to join us.
If you're not leading the mission, then who is?
Ramir to Hague. We are ready for him.
Kapla, you and your team have done well so far. Now, let us vanquish our foes.
Kalis?
I am more than a figurehead. A man cannot lead an empire of warriors without being a warrior himself. I carry the Sword of Kahless, a weapon of fables, forged by Kahless the Unforgettable in the fires of the Kristok volcano, and cooled in the icy waters of the Lake of Luthor. This blade slew Molor, it conquered the Fakiri, and created a mighty empire. Now I will wield it against the infernal servants of the demons of air and darkness.
Do you think we'll need the sword here?
There is always a need for the Sword of Kahless. It is a symbol of eternal victory. No one who uses it can be defeated.
Okay. This way.
We're right behind you.
Yeah. Perhaps removing my medic wasn't the best idea, but here we go.
There are no power readings in that direction. Use your tricorder and stop wasting time.
I went the wrong way. Information from our allies in the Vodwar room to remain vigilant for signs of life in Krenim space. All contacts in that region must be stamped out before they can become a danger to us. We know the Federation vessel designated Voyager was in the sector searching for signs of the Krenim. We've also detected scavengers in the area. They cannot be allowed to recover artifacts that might lead to the restoration of Krenim technology or the Imperium. Wow. It says that way, but I kind of want to go this way now. There's a door. I can't get through it. Okay.
Sensors are picking up a different Omega generator. My team will handle this one.
Okay. Harbinger. Yep. It's going well. Okay, stabilized. Right.
Our charges are set. We will meet with you in the hallway ahead.
Anything else around here? Maybe? Yes. Our Solony advisors report that they are unable to reproduce the experiment in the Calbraden system without the construction of a new station, which would take more than 200 cycles to complete. Until we are able to transform a pocket of space in which they can survive, the Solony must remain in their reserve. We must complete our campaign to take this galaxy as quickly as possible. Then we can reintegrate the Solony into the whole. Okay. Right, some constructs. Right. These abilities are great and all, but sounds fine. I don't know.
We got some information from the Iconian network. How did you do?
We found a terminal, but we can't read the data.
Fortunately, I come prepared. My tricorder is loaded with the best decryption subroutines available in the Empire. Wrote a couple of them myself.
Here, see what you can do.
This is interesting. There are battle plans here for the Delta Quadrant. The Iconians were advising the Vaadwaur for months before the conflict started there. In fact, the Iconians insisted that the Vaadwaur start their attack in the Krenim Imperium, although they didn't say why. I also see data on where the Omega energy is being distributed. This is good. If we use this, we can attack the subspace stations where... Oh no!
What is it?
Ket, one of the Iconians! It is here!
Teket's presence doesn't change what we're here to do. We finished the job.
Yes, sir. We need to find the last generator.
Let's go.
Use that panel to access a visualization node and locate the last Omega generator.
Zoom in on that! It's Ket!
Oh.
An Iconian! My blood sings for this battle. It will be glorious!
I don't think you should face it alone.
Kahless, my Emperor. You are the strongest of Klingons. You wield the sword of Kahless. But there is no one who can face an Iconian in single combat.
Listen to Ramir.
The war does not go well for us. You all know what we face. Our people need a symbol to inspire them. That is what I was created to be. This battle will be one of legend. Every soldier of the Empire will have this tale on their lips.
Do they need a mortar to inspire them?
This is not my day to die. It is my day to kill an Iconian!
Travana? Belair? Do you want to weigh in on this?
Who am I to argue with the Emperor?
Belair?
Firing a disruptor at an Iconian is like attacking a starship with a stick. The Sword of Kahless is a remarkable weapon. It might be the only thing that could work.
Kahless, what's your plan?
We part ways here. Complete your mission. I will descend to the lower level and challenge the Iconian.
Fight well, Emperor.
We create a legend this day. Remember it.
We will assist you in any way we can.
If anyone can kill an Iconian, it is Kahless.
Miko kara endo kila kedo cham karedo kila staparecho mara eko rika sopakare Kiroha Rika Rika Rika. Cat, I have come for you. Face me, creature. I challenge you to honorable combat. Come forth. I am Kahless, the Unforgettable. Destroyer of Molor, defender of Kamchi, and emperor of the Klingons. In my hands is the sword of Kahless, first of its kind. Will you not face me, Tiket? What could a being such as yourself have to fear from one man? Very
We are in.
Right.
Tiket's too strong. Nothing Kahless can do is hurting it. We have to weaken the Iconian, and I think I know how. Omega molecules gather energy like sponges in water. That's why a small amount of Omega can generate such a vast amount of power. Quick, find a console and activate the reactor. If we hit the Iconian with Omega, we might be able to injure it.
Ha! Glorious battle! The honorable warrior will always prevail, demon. You are no God, Tiket, and your tyranny ends now! Now, to finish this.
Remir to Pegh. Emergency transport now! We've lost Kahless, and we were unable to stop the production of Omega molecules. The Iconian war will continue, and much blood will be shed.
The mission wasn't a complete loss.
True. The data recovered by your team in Belair will be invaluable to the Alliance. The only thing to do is make sure it reaches them. To do that, we must escape this system.
Agreed. The Alliance needs this.
You're right. We can't risk this intel not making it back to the homeworld. I've pinpointed an excellent transmission spot near here where we can send out an encrypted microburst of data. If we don't make it out of here, at least the information can be of use to those who still fight. The Emperor's sacrifice cannot be in vain.
The Iconians will try and stop us. Let's go. Let's do one of them. Okay. Alright, we've got to go over there.
We're at the optimal transmission location.
Iconian gateways! It's an ambush!
Target's shields have failed.
Let's finish his transmission.
More gateways. Something big is coming through.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Left shield failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 50%. Target's shields have failed.
Okay then, it's done. The data has been sent and we are clear of the Iconian patrols. We can leave the system on your orders. Let's go then. Right.
I will mourn for Kalis, but celebrate his life. He was a clone, but he found honor in this life. Now I trust he will find Sto-vo-kor to his liking. But before he fell, he showed us the Iconians are mortal. His sacrifice will lead our way to victory. Qapla'! Hail Kalis, Emperor and Conqueror!
Right. We're gonna go for this one.
The war
Congratulations,
continues.
Admiral.
I haven't got one of these in a while. It's all done. Let's go for that one. Right. Well, that finishes that mission. What we got? Next is Time in a Bottle. So yeah. Can't wait to play that one again. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.